Hello everyone, Palm Vincent here. Today, my experiences on fasting. I've had quite a bit. My best was 23 days, water. Uh, yeah, by the way, little thing there. Fasting means just water or no water, but that's dry fasting because fasting, I put it on a very high pedestal. Okay? If you eat anything or drink anything else than water, it will give you carbs. Okay? And that will stop the ketosis. And ketosis is everything. When you go into ketosis, your body starts detoxing things that are like, it's like old and dirty. Your body doesn't want to go in there. It's like eating off the toilets. It's like you got to be really hungry to eat something that's in the toilet. That's what your body does. After 2 or 3 days of fasting, your body will have nothing in your digestive system. So it will start going elsewhere to look for food that they will break down and turn into carbs. Because that's mainly what you need. Like 80% of your nutritional needs is carbs. So that's really what you need for like a short period of time. You don't need nutrients to heal. You have enough in your body. So yeah, so anyway, I wanted to say that clearly because if it's anything else, it's a cleanse or a feast, like a melon feast or a juice feast. Okay, so yeah, fasting is like it's like so high up there. It's like a very old intelligence that we have in our body that activates when you have zero carbs. That's why the keto diet is quite powerful because you can just eat fats and your body will start healing things. It's unbelievable, but it's on the long term. I don't recommend it, and it's not as healing as if you're as a real water fast. So anyway, water fast, God, feast, good, uh, uh, cleanses, good too, but fasting up there. So I done 23-day water fast. I did 3 to 12 days, like over 20 times. I've done so many little fasts. And yeah, so what are my experiences? What are my main advice? First one, binging. I ended up binging like a maniac, like a drug addict, like somebody who didn't smoke, who stopped smoking cigarettes for a week, and then he starts smoking again, and he chain smokes, because that's what drug addictions are, or cravings. So for a week, if you do a fast for a week, you're gonna crave. Well, maybe not the whole time. When you go into ketosis, people often lose their hunger, which is great. But if not, you're gonna be really hungry for the whole time. And then when you start eating again, you lose control. So when you lose control, what are you gonna eat? You're not gonna eat fruits. You're gonna eat whatever cooked food, old comfort food that you used to have. And this is very toxic, especially after a water fast. Like you're more vulnerable inside. Your mucus, you're dehydrated kind of. You're super like tight in there, and it's just very sensitive. So you want to really take it easy. You want to rehydrate yourself, you know. So yeah, binging has been my number one problem, and this is the reason why I stopped. Because I've done all these fasting in like 2 years. Like I've done over 150 days, I think, in like 2 years. And nearly every time I binged and damaged myself. So I quit. Now my plan is to do a stable diet for at least 2 years. Finally, no more going back to cook food, realign myself with my body, and be able to see the difference between a craving and hunger, you know? So while I'm pretty good with that, but sometimes I lose control. I haven't lost control for a while, but I got to do it for 2 years, I believe, so that I'll start fasting again. That's just for me. So yeah, binging is really dangerous. So be careful. Top trick. And then, yeah, another trick is to get a little bit of supervision for when you refeed. Like if you do more than 10 days, you don't want food in your apartment or house. You just don't want it. And you want to have somebody bringing you fruits for the next 2 or 3 days. You want to keep it in control. 10 days is okay. If you do more than that, people like to go into like these fasting retreats and pay thousands of dollars for something that's really not that hard to do at home, or you just like go on an island somewhere, like a cabin in the woods, just get a tent and go camping for a week and get someone to come and check you every day, or get someone on the phone. It's not that complicated. If you are healthy, if you don't have major chronic disease, If you're not so old, if you've never been medicated so intensely, sorry. If you're just a young person, especially with like normal health, start with a couple days and then see your symptoms. If you're like detoxing like a maniac, you're new energy after 2 days, your tongue is super white, you stink like a corpse. If you have like weak legs, if you can't see, like crazy stuff. If you have like pimples coming out of your face, if you have like if your gums start swelling, like that means you're really toxic. Okay, that's so stop after 2 or 3 days and then go on a raw diet for a bit and then start again. But if you're good after 3, even 5 days, then you're gonna gain that experience, which is priceless. It's priceless. Having a 5-day water fast experience is priceless, because you're gonna know that it's not that hard. After 2 or 3 days, you do lose the hunger most of the time. I don't know if I should say that, but in my experiences like that, and I've heard it a lot, you can lose your hunger, like boom, it's just gone, and you're just weak and you're just detoxing, you just want to sleep and you can't sleep. You sleep like 6-7 hours a night instead of 8. Anyway, it's a common thing. So anyway, I have so much to say on fasting. I'm a big fan of it, even though I don't believe for myself that it's good until I get better control of my bingings or my cravings. It's such a challenge. That's why I'm focused on this video. That's why I'm so dedicated to teaching you guys on cravings, because there's so much to know and I've learned so much. So anyway, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my other videos. And yeah, I hope you liked it. Bye bye.